Our next story is from Nigeria, where President Bola Tinubu's policies have given rise to a new uproar. And this time, the focus is the electricity sector. Labour unions in Nigeria are staging a nationwide protest over an increase in electricity tariffs. It is being carried out by two of the country's biggest unions. Now, the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, the union members are picketing outside the offices of public electricity utilities, calling the authorities to retract the price hikes. Moreover, Nigerians are frustrated that the country's erratic power supply has not improved despite the rise in tariffs.
Every protest has its own peculiarities, and when you look at this one, it is very special because it touches on the fabric of the economy, because power is life, power is the mainstay of Nigerian economy. Getting Nigeria out of the wood, we must be able to have stable power supply.
The price hikes come following the removal of the electricity subsidies. In April this year, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission cut the electricity subsidies to ease the pressure on its finances. It raised electricity prices for about 15% of the consumers. This meant that for some people in the West African country, electricity rates have more than doubled. Meanwhile, the government is expected to save more than $700 million in subsidies.
We have not come here to discuss the classical process of generating electricity and transmitting it. We have come here to tell you how Nigerians feel. We have equally come here to tell you that Nigeria can't continue to increase tariff on 4,000 megawatts for 25 years.
Nigeria suffers from a chronically inconsistent power supply, so much so that many areas go days without electricity. The sector faces a myriad of problems, including gas shortages, high debt, vandalism, and corruption. Persistent corruption at several stages has hampered its supply chain, which in turn has led to frequent power outages. Nigeria has about 12,500 megawatts of installed electricity capacity, but it produces only a quarter of that. And that has left many citizens reliant on expensive diesel-powered generators.
Whatever that we're going to get out of this will be for the betterment of every Nigerian, the poor, the rich, and the not too poor.
The price increases are President Bola Tinubu's latest effort to cut the government's cost. This comes as the electricity sector faces declining revenue due to dwindling investments and chronic oil theft. However, this is just one among the host of changes the president brought since taking office in 2023. Last year, Tinubu set out Nigeria's boldest reforms in decades. He scrapped the popular but costly fuel subsidies and devalued Nigeria's currency, the naira. Since then, petrol prices have more than doubled. As a result, inflation has sharply risen, hitting close to 30%. Amid skyrocketing inflation, prices for essential food items have doubled in a matter of months. Meanwhile, instances of hijacking of food trucks have also been reported. And now the increase in electricity tariffs has further worsened Nigeria's cost of living crisis. Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison LaGrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.